have to do exclamation mark vote.
That was the first thing we said live. Hi, everybody. I don't know
my-
why we're starting this poll, but are ghosts racist?
Ghosts are
Vote yes or
racist.
no, or maybe?
Most ghosts are racist.
You don't want to know what was happening in the green room chat. Anyway, this is Monster of the Week, City's Edge. We're back for session 4. I think it's session 4. Yeah. Yeah, we took a break last week, but we are back. Better than ever, baby. We're going to go around and introduce ourselves and then make Dave do a summary of what happened, and then we will start. I'm Katie. I play Isolde Wortham, the pararomantic. We both use she, her pronouns. Brian, what about you?
Oh, hey, I'm Brian. I play Vincent Drake. He's a professional at some things. He and him. So I think we're good. Finger guns. Pew, pew, pew.
Dingo. Ding dong. Dingus dingy.
4 of them this time.
Yeah, I know. Up in my game.
Another last name.
I've upgraded. I'm Dingo. I'm playing Stella Alora, the Divine, and we both use she, her.
Kylan.
Hi, I'm Kylan. I play Amelia Foster, who is just a spooky little girl. And we both use she, her.
Jay, what about you?
Hi, my name is Jay Dawson, and I'm playing Ellis Foster, the mundane. He, him for each of us. And my beard is so soft now. My wife will actually let me kiss her. It's great. Instead of just having dagger face. I wasn't fond of dagger face.
This just in. Yes won the poll. Ghosts are officially racist.
Sorry, Katie. It's obvious.
I didn't vote. I abstained.
It's obvious. Did anyone vote for other things? Did anyone vote no?
Someone
Did any
voted.
ghosts vote?
Someone voted maybe,
But nobody voted
but no one voted no.
That's telling, Katie. That's telling.
Seems pretty scientific.
Anyway, Dave. Last but least, right now in my mind.
That's valid. I respect you for that. Hi, I'm Dave. I am the keeper for this game of masks, and it's my job to antagonize all of these people. I have been doing that since call began, and Katie hates me for it.
A little bit.
So last time, we opened up with the evening of the previous evening. We were at the agency where Vincent went in because he was called in due to an artifact going missing, something that was an ancient Mesoamerican artifact that sort of was put on several pieces of bark paper and folded up into something about yay big. But after arguing with a man named Jom for a long time,
Not a real name, so yep. Stand by it.
you went to the tech lab where you, what was the name of the person you talked to again?
I don't know. We're going to call him Bert.
No, I think it was like Kevin or something.
Felix?
Felix, thank you.
We can't have a Kevin in every game, Dave. I'll lose it.
Is the oh right, I forgot there is a Kevin in Masks. It took me.
He's a canon Kevin.
Yeah, and I love the fact that that is canon. It means that Kevin Bongweed, after having a desk thrown at him, developed superpowers of punching. But you went to, or Vincent went to see Felix, who he asked about if he had any progress locating someone. Unfortunately for Vincent, Felix had not made any further progress.
Also unfortunate for Felix, because it's implied that Vincent may be threatening him.
Oh yeah, it absolutely
Yeah,
is.
so I mean, it's unfortunate for everybody, really.
There's no implication when it is happening, Brian.
I'm not admitting to anything. This was Dave said that he was doing it, and I was like, yeah, sure. Seems like I would be doing that. So it's
I asked, and you're like, yeah.
It's not implied if you say yes, I am doing that.
Yes, but what am I doing? I'm just saying I'm doing it, you know? Vincent, little jokester that he is.
Little jokester.
Yeah, that's obviously his most telling trait is he's a jokester.
Mm-hmm. So we snap back to the house with Carol, where I'm sorry, I am really out of it tonight. Where Amelia was reading through a book when Izzy and Stella entered the room. Izzy was specifically reading a book that said that she was not this telekinetic named Gerard that was the cult leader had was friends with someone he called Umber. And when asked about it, Penn, who is the voice that Amelia talks to, was very warning of interacting or trying to find out more, very aggressively so, in fact. And let's see, then Izzy entered the room. I'm sorry, I'm going to speed up because I realize I'm being slow. Izzy entered the room, is reading the book, and was like, oh, okay, weird stuff is going on. It seemed like they were trying to keep the tree alive and were doing rituals and stuff. And that might have been what caused, that creature to come out, because it was rituals they had to try to keep the tree alive that were going on, but there was something about the tree with larger magic enchantments that you weren't quite able to decipher a lot of, but there was a piece of text, as if from an ancient scroll, picture of it put into the book with a translation written below it. And that translation said, "It shall be then, when the endless night swallows the earth, Alfberg's broken promise shall bring an era of harmony and arise a new god." And then Stella entered the room, and you're like, you know anything about this? And Stella's like, I don't understand what you're talking about. It's probably some culty mumbo jumbo. By the way, are we still planning on going to the lake today to take our mind off things? And then we snap back to a conversation with Carol and Ellis, who was very sweet and was taking care of her as she was grieving and trying to tell her that it would be all right. And if people tell you to not listen to your emotions, just fuck them. And then you all ended up heading to the lake in the middle of the town park to meet Vincent, who now has a device that will let him track ancient artifact magic. And as he got close to the rest of the group, who was on the edge of the lake, it started going off some, specifically pointing towards Stella because of the amulet. Then you met a bunch of cats who were holding a cat funeral for their cat king. They apologized for their intrusion into your day at the park. They were very good cats. And then, let's see. They were talking with you, and then when Stella approached, one of them grabbed her bag that the amulet was in, and declared themselves the Cat Queen, and ran off with the bag. So Amelia ended up catching the bag with her telekinesis after the cat ran off for a bit, allowing Stella and Vincent to catch up. Meanwhile, Ellis and Izzy were there with the other cat, confused as to what was going on. And the other cat told, I think it was it Ellis or Amelia? It was Amelia, that tell Calf Felix is dead, and then ran off in the other direction. And then they ended up heading into a back alley area after first off, Stella recovered the artifact and used Amelia to help yeet it into the middle of the lake. At which point the detector for the ancient magic went from buzzing towards it to completely silent. After a bit of time, though, they noticed it was pointing in the directions the cats ran. So the party ended up following them there, going into an alley where they saw cats sitting around and discussing. There was sort of a piece of several pieces of folded wood sort of spread out that had intricate hieroglyphs and stuff on it. And only a few of them actually stayed after Stella popped everything away by vanishing it. All the cats disappeared. Also, these cats, they're invincible because all their power is concentrated in one life. And then Izzy ended up grabbing the artifact, which was made out of the previous mentioned bark paper from before. And then Vincent or Ellis felt something, he should be somewhere else, and he convinced Uncle Vinny to go back to the lake with him. And we ended on a sort of bright spot appearing in the sky next to the sun and sort of coming down and crashing into the middle of the lake, evaporating all of the water in it, leaving just a muddy bottom around the outer edges, but in the very center, scorched and dried from the light and heat. And standing in the middle of this lake bed is the figure of a man in a robe.
Judy Star, make a wish.
As this is happening, I would imagine that good old Uncle Vinny tackles Ellis to the ground and says, "Stay down!" Probably does a cool combat roll and then pulls out the gun and also his knife for good measure.
So
you never know. He's kind of holding them like this.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
Like instead of a flashlight, it's a giant knife.
Exactly. Not just a knife, a giant knife.
Okay, that's understandable. Let's see.
And I'm going to take a shot at that figure in the middle,
with the pistol right next to my head.
Well, no. I like to imagine I tackled you, combat rolled up a little bit away, because that's how you get tinnitus.
Don't want tinnitus.
No. Okay, so you want to roll to kick some ass?
Sure. That sounds
what I'm
good.
hearing.
Yeah, that's is that tough?
Yes, that is.
Gonna
hit me with your tough shot
and tough it away.
Yeah. 9. Okay. So that means you get to inflict harm and suffer harm from whatever you're fighting. Let's see. I think as your gun goes off, you just hear this you hear the shot from your gun, and then as it approaches the bottom of the lake, the figure almost gets brighter. And the bullet, you can't see where it goes because it's just too bright to keep your eyes focused on it. I think you start. Uh, the light gets so intense you actually like stumble back a bit from your position, and I'd like you to take one harm.
Am I concussed? Are you concussing Vincent?
I don't know. Am I?
Concussions are a serious thing, Dave.
I don't know.
Did
A
you see the
concussion seems
movie?
like maybe more than one harm.
Did you see the movie with Will Smith doing the accent? They're serious, is what I've been told.
I don't think I have.
I haven't either. I just, I know it existed.
Okay, so this figure, you don't know what happened with the bullet, but the light fades a bit, and you see this figure when you get back onto your feet again, walking up the incline of the lake towards you and Ellis.
right. I'm probably gonna shout at it and be, "Who are you? What are you doing?
Do you
Where
know
are you
Stella?
going?"
Repeat.
You know Stella?
I think he's going to address the person yelling at him. What did you say? You said, "Who are you?"
Yeah, who are you? Where'd you come from? Where you're going? All the classic W questions.
The Cotton Eye Joe questions.
Yes.
Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Dave, is this Cotton Eye Joe?
Why did you come, Cotton Eye Joe?
Oh no, we're doomed.
Cotton Eye Joe is canonically the most powerful monster. His ability is to compel you to dance.
That's pretty bad.
Vincent has 2 left feet. Literally, one got blown off, and it was really another left foot. No, not true, but I like the idea.
So we see them look at you. Who am I? I am Antares. I thought you knew of my coming. I thought the world knew of my coming.
Little full of yourself, aren't you?
That is what I was told to expect. It's not my fault that...
And who told you this?
Yes. Those who sent me.
Yeah, I get that, but who are they?
The ones above.
Well, if you're new, maybe we could like show you around, get you in an apartment.
No, Ellis, I don't think this is. I think that's not what he's here for.
Oh, hi, my name's Alice. Why are you here?
I am here to tell you that peace will come.
Oh, that's good. Thank you.
Last time I was promised peace would come, it ended up in a pretty big war, and I killed a lot of people.
How soon are we talking? Are we talking like minutes? War times.
Repeat? I'm not sure I understand what you're asking.
How long is this peace gonna? How long till peace? What will happen between now and peace?
Why don't you investigate a mystery?
Well, my sharp is poor.
Well, whose fault is that?
Not mine. Shit. Oh, I leveled up. Yay!
Okay.
Someone stop this man!
Alice is gonna be so powerful.
Ellis is gonna kick so much ass and no one can stop him.
You're just
Getting a
speed running this game.
+1 to tough. Because why not? Okay. What do I learn, O Master of Masters?
An insightful question, but one I'm afraid I am not able to answer yet. And I think he reaches out and puts a hand on your shoulder gently.
Oh, well, that's reassuring.
Wait, he approached us?
He was approaching you this whole time.
Oh, I thought he was going up the other side of
No, I said toward you.
All right. Well, I'm going to try and tackle him when he tries to reach out to touch Alice, because he can't touch him, because I don't trust this.
Okay.
So I'm going to kick some more ass.
Well, if you protect someone to me, then you can get XP as well.
I don't know. Does this count as
Wait,
protecting?
I'm not. Let's see. Where is the move that says? I'm just got to read the protect someone move, because when you prevent harm to another character, this isn't going to cause harm. I mean, does it capital? It doesn't capitalize harm. I'm not sure if harm is ever capitalized. It isn't, but it could. I'll let you roll it because it keeps things interesting. Keeps things more interesting.
Doesn't cause harm, it just rips his brains out.
Yeah, no biggie.
Ooh, that's not looking so good.
That means you get 2 experience.
Good news, I leveled up then too.
Yeah!
And then I get 1 towards my next level even. So this is great. Now I have an improvement option I have to figure out.
This was a great idea. It was nice to meet Atari.
Yeah, everything's going great. Maybe
Wait,
nobody's
Dave.
offered to play along.
Yes?
I have a question about your extended universe. Is Atari related to anime ASMR?
Like the game system?
That's who they're talking to. Remember Atari?
Yeah, it's Atari.
It's Atari.
Ataris.
He's
No,
really good at
no,
Pong.
his name is Atari.
It's Atari.
I hate you all.
You did this!
Ellis did very bad at talking to him and reading the situation and forgot his name.
It's okay. He didn't seem to mind that much. Seem to mind. Let's see. I think oh dang. You guys keep failing rolls and making me do moves and I have to think about stuff.
Sincerest apologies.
Then don't make us roll.
Give me
Well,
free
that's your fault.
bonuses.
You're the ones wanting
Be
to
like
roll.
me and never let anyone roll.
Okay, well, this
Yeah,
is
Dave,
this
I
is
kill the monster, you don't make me roll for it, and everything's great again.
nope.
We go
I
out
love-
for pizza.
I figured out what's happening.
Yeah, I go and
That's
buy
good.
a pizza from Ellis to feed to Ellis.
Well, it's a bit hard to buy a pizza from Ellis when, as you try to tackle Antares, they lay their hand on Ellis's shoulder before you can do that, and a column of light appears, and they're both gone.
Ellis!
No, it's okay. When a monster captures me, I get experience. Do I get experience?
We'll come back to that.
Okay, bye.
So how about the rest of you? What are you 3 doing?
We're in the cat's cradle, right? Or the cat's den, or the...
Yeah, we're in like the alley, and I think last
It's right next to the silver spoon.
Yeah.
last we had noticed was that Izzy had said, "Where are Vinny and Ellis?" And she texted Ellis, and Ellis I cannot remember. Did Ellis tell them where they went?
Ellis sent a picture of the lake.
Thank you. Yeah, so I think Izzy holds that up to both Amelia and Stella and goes, "Okay, well, if we're done here, we should probably go find them. Who knows what they're getting up to?"
Probably something bad.
Yeah.
Hopefully setting up an umbrella and chilling by the lake.
I don't think that's what's happening, Stella.
You see something large falling from the sky and glowing in front of you.
That looks familiar.
Like you say, falling from the sky, right where we are, or we can see it in the distance as it's falling in the park.
In the distance. It's
Okay.
not like landing in front of you.
Making sure.
It's the same thing that they saw.
It's a shooting star.
You know what, Izzy? You are absolutely right. We should go.
You seem way too excited to go investigate this, so I'm a little worried. But
I mean, it seems fairly obvious why.
yeah, I know. She's going to start walking out of the little cat den, and I think heading toward the park.
Amelia's just gonna stand and like close her eyes for a second, and then like continue on and just be like, I had to make a wish first.
I would ask what you wish for, but I don't think that way it doesn't come true, right?
Here's the thing. I can ask what you wished for.
Oh, she just wished to see her parents again.
You sweet angel. You sweet angel.
Okay. We didn't drive here, right? We all ran this direction.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then
Because you were following the device that is now in your hand that is going.
Yeah, Izzy's power walking.
We're a whole power walking squad.
So
like two moms in the mall.
Yeah, I just imagine that Stella and Izzy on either side of Amelia holding her hands, just picking her up every now and then, you know. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
How does Amelia feel about this?
Slightly uncomfortable. But not enough to say anything.
That's fair. Okay, so as you breach the edge of the park, because it's not too far away, as you breach the edge of the park, you see a column of light shoot up into the sky.
Does that look familiar?
Oh, it looks a little familiar. Maybe we should pick it up a bit.
Really disconcerting tone.
What's going on?
I think one of my friends is here.
Oh, that's nice.
As we get to the... I'm sorry, go ahead.
Nope, you go ahead.
I was saying, as we get to the park, are we catching the tail end of him making Ellis and Vinny disappear, or do we see nothing?
It's not Vinny disappearing, it's just Ellis.
Oh, just Ellis. Oh, okay, cool. What is up with Ellis and getting fucking captured in weird places?
Brutal.
God damn it!
Also, to be fair, it's a fair reaction to, you know, yeet away when someone tries to tackle you.
Is Atari still standing there?
No. Atari's gone too. And by Atari I mean Antar and
I don't care what you mean, his name is Atari.
oh so much.
Izzy just looks over at Stella. Do you wanna... Is that like the thing he crash landed on still in the lake? Or did he just come and appear? Was he in something? I can't remember.
Yes, he just appeared.
Okay, cool. So yeah, Izzy's gonna continue walking over to Vinny. Where is Ellis?
Gone.
What did you do, Vincent?
What did you
What
do?
did I do? What did I do? I tried to save him. There's this man, I don't know what his name was, Atari, I think? And I shot at him because, you know...
Why would you shoot at a stranger, Vinny? That's never worked well in the past.
Okay, so I'm just gonna break this down here. A meteor falls into a lake. Lake explodes. Weird white robed man laying there. So yeah, you know, I'm gonna shout at him and then shoot at him. And then he walks towards us. And then he tries to touch, you know, precious little Ellis over here. And I try to tackle him because I don't want that to happen. And then, poof.
I would like to do something weird here.
Please do something weird.
I would like to use telekinesis on Vincent.
Okay.
Oh, God.
I actually grabbed this instinctively when you said I'd like to do something weird. I'm like, yeah.
Yep, just gonna casually roll some weird here and see what happens.
Sounds like a plan. Mark.
What are these rolls tonight?
I level up!
Yay!
Level up, level up.
On a miss, something goes horribly wrong.
Ooh, maybe you tear off a limb.
Yeah, no, what she was trying to do was basically, like, hold him and, like, pick him up and just be like, where's Ellis? But I don't think that goes to plan.
No, it doesn't. I'm not sure how, though. You know what?
Concussed Vincent.
This'll be fun.
Oh, God.
You do it successfully. But as you do it, usually when you do these things, there's like a little bit of like, feel a sense of like pride from Penn during it.
Mm-hmm.
This time you don't feel anything.
Oh, no.
What does that mean?
Oh,
Okay.
But yeah, you're being held in the air.
Yeah, Izzy's just holding her hands out for a minute. Amelia, don't... Calm down. Calm down. I'm sure it was all a mistake. Right, Vinny?
What the hell is that?
Where's
How's it floating?
Ellis?
I don't know. Ask Atari.
Stella, can you do
Atari?
anything?
I don't know. It said it with an A. There were maybe numbers involved afterwards. Who can say?
God damn it. Stella, really, we need to hurry up. Do you know anything that's going on?
Me? No. You mean Vincent? Did he say his name was Antares? Is that the one?
Yeah. That sounds close.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Do you know this person?
Fuck.
Don't say fuck.
You got Amelia a swear word.
And I think as she says that, like, Vincent just, like, drops to the ground.
Do you know this person, Stella?
Unfortunately, yes. I also don't know why he's here.
Wait, guys, just real quick. Is magic real?
Oh my God,
Yes.
Vinny.
Shut up, Vincent.
This is
she's
not
going-
the time for your crisis.
She's going to kneel down in front of Amelia and just take Amelia by the shoulders. Amelia, we're going to find Ellis, all right? I promise. I'm not going to let him be taken. We're going to find him, okay? Just calm down. You know what happens when you get when you get out of control, okay?
Okay, we better find Ellis before Aunt Susan asks.
We're going to find him, I promise. Stella, do you have any way to contact this person?
Not really, but I could probably get myself to Antares.
Do you want me to come with you? Do you need to go alone?
I'm just worried that I could bring you with me, but if I bring you with me, it's going to be a little harder to do it, and we might not wind up where we want to be.
It's your call. I mean, I can stay here and take care of Amelia and
I have to
talk
go find
Vincent
Ellis.
through his existential crisis. Stella's going to find him, honey, I promise.
Amelia, then why don't you, if it'll help, why don't you come with me? And Izzy, like you said, talk Vinny through his crisis. Good plan?
Yes, please just be careful. Both of you.
Well, don't worry. And I'd like to use angel wings
Use it.
and yeet us out of here.
Yeet out of there.
I think.
She looks
Also
at Vincent and she says, "You might want to watch this."
Yeah, Stella takes Amelia by the hand and gives it a little squeeze. And then rolls weird.
7. Okay, so that is a partial success, which means on a 7 to 9, you don't quite manage it. Either you are all separated, or you all appear in the wrong place.
Do I choose or do you choose?
I think I get to choose.
Okay.
I think we're going to cut to Ellis.
Hello.
Hello, Ellis. How are you, you young sweet prince?
That was pretty good.
So what were you asking Antares right before?
My question was, he said the peace will come soon, and I asked how soon, like what's the time scale?
Yeah. And he said he couldn't answer
Yeah.
and went to put his hand on your shoulder. What is some place that Ellis has always wanted to visit?
Oh, that's a great question. Oh, where has Alice always wanted to visit? His parents are actually not from this area. They're from more south. And he left, they moved out of Louisiana really young. Young for Ellis, and he's never been there as like someone who can actually remember things. So he would want to go to at least like his idea of like the main street of his parents' hometown, which is a really small town in Louisiana. Is that acceptable?
Yes.
Excellent.
I'm just trying to determine how obnoxious I want to be to other people here. Katie, feel free to say no if this is not something you're okay with.
Is it going to be a shitty Southern accent? Because no, I'm not okay with that.
No, it's not. What happens is here in just this small one road town. It's not big, and Antares looks really out of place. And there is a sign, as Katie notes, that says Penshaw, Louisiana on it.
You can find a very specific motel room there where sin happened.
Oddly enough, it's the room next door that was where their first night was as a married couple.
Do I know this?
No.
Okay, good.
Fortunately not. But there is a small little diner right next to the side of the road that your parents did mention. That was where they had a number of dates at.
Really good pie there.
Really good pie.
Stella did this once.
Stella. Stella.
Why are we? What? How did we? No, not how. Why are we here?
Didn't you want to come here?
Yeah. I wanted to come here with my mom. How did you know that?
I know many things.
Yeah, but I like learn things by like reading books and like talking to people. And you didn't talk to me for very long.
There are many ways to learn things.
Yeah.
Do you not learn things by watching and seeing how things work?
You been watching me?
I've been watching the world.
But like me?
You are one of many people in this world.
Yeah, but like me? It's like, it's not cool.
Give me a second.
I'm very charming.
You are. You're important.
Oh, I'm sorry. My mom said that the pie was really good. If you want to maybe sit down, I feel like I could sit down.
Of course. And I think he walks with you towards the diner.
How do I feel after like teleporting? Like, do I feel sick? Do I feel like
I think that's a you question to answer because I mean it's disorienting to be sure to be in a new place, but there wasn't like any specific difficulty with his teleport that would cause you to feel that way.
so not like Stella's?
No. Katie, I'm sorry, but as they sit down, would you mind helping out as a waitress comes up?
I'm sorry, but I am not an NPC, David.
Do you want me to do a bad Southern accent?
I can't believe you're making me play another character in a game I already played a character in.
You don't have to.
I mean, it's probably more my fault, to be fair.
I'll do it, but I'm not gonna like it. Yeah, so I guess what, a waitress comes up and is just like, what can I get you to eat?
I look over at Atari.
Our special pie today is strawberry rhubarb.
Do you have money? I mean, like, I can cover since you like took me on a trip.
I think
like travel expenses.
I think he like reaches up and sort of just reaches into thin air. His hand disappears and pulls out a small amount of money, a small billfold from the air.
Oh, that's not cool. Was that like a pocket, or was that like not a pocket and like counterfeiting?
Y'all gonna order anything?
Oh, could I please have the country breakfast with 2 Cokes?
And for your friend?
I guess we could split the pie.
Coming right
That
up.
sounds lovely.
Thank you. So are you like Superman or
the comic character?
Well, you're like a comet character.
I suppose I did make an entrance. I came in because the world does not know peace.
True. But that's not something you can like force, because that makes not peace first.
I'm not here to force peace.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I guess I'm assuming. Well, why are you here?
Forcing peace is not something easily achieved.
Yeah.
I simply am here to proclaim it.
How?
Do you not? The world is wild. I have seen that.
Yeah. It's wild.
And since I last looked, it has gotten wilder still.
Yes.
And
But also better.
has it?
I mean, that's subjective, but wild is also subjective.
The world is finding new and darker ways of hurting itself. There are those out there who can slaughter millions with simple pushes of a button. Can the world truly know peace when there are these dangers that everyone has to fear daily?
Well, like,
Can it even realize peace from itself? A human coming and saying peace is possible rings empty because they do not know what true peace is. They have not lived peace.
I don't know. I think that, like, that's just people. People are messy, and that's not something that's fair to clean up. Like, people have got to learn and get better by watching and all the ways we talked about learning. That's better than, like, you know, proclaiming, which seems like really close to forcing. People have to make a choice. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter. Like, those people haven't changed, and they'll find another way to hurt somebody as long as there's people.
But my point still stands with yours. You say that they need to learn, but as I said, they cannot learn, they cannot know peace because they have not seen it. That's what I am here to proclaim.
Okay. So, like, is this a seminar, or, like, is that why you took me? Are you going to show me true peace?
You will see it soon enough as you watch the world slowly change.
Like, me? I have a math exam next week, and, like, I'd like to see. Are you going to take me home after this?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
And I think that's when the waitress comes back with the food. Does that
Yay.
make-
Yeah, she slams it down like very like Waffle House style.
Thank you.
Hope y'all enjoy.
Oh, I'm certain we will. I push a Coke towards him.
I think he eyes it a little before he holds it, pulls it more in front of him. I feel like the waitress at this point is like used to seeing shit in her diet.
Oh yeah, Pinshaw. Crazy.
And then let's see. All I am saying, Ellis, is that thank you, Matthias, by the way. You have purpose. You and many others have purpose in this world. And I will bring you back to your family because that is where you're at peace.
Are you going to apologize?
I didn't realize I offended you by taking you here.
Yeah, you shouldn't like ask first, you know. But it's okay. You're still learning. You've been watching for a while, but there's still a lot of stuff that is new and scary. Are you okay with strawberry rhubarb? I didn't really ask.
I do not know if I eat yet.
Oh, well, Coke is a good start. Pie's a good start.
Then
Want some toast?
Then I suppose it might be worth attempting. And I'd like to cut back to. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. Did I get XP for being taken by the scary monster against my will?
Yes, you did.
Yay! Okay, bye. Mute.
So let's snap back to Vincent and Izzy.
Yeah, how's Vincent reacting after watching Amelia and Stella just poof?
Oh, Vincent's in the middle of a full-blown breakdown for multiple reasons. He just kind of collapses to the ground on all fours and starts punching the ground.
Okay.
Not again. I'm not
Okay,
letting someone
Vincent.
get taken again.
Vincent.
I want this, damn it!
Vincent, come on, calm down.
Calm
Stand up.
down. Calm down.
That's what I said.
At least your dead husband got to stick around afterwards.
So you believe in ghosts, but you don't believe in magic?
Well, I don't know what I believe in anymore.
Okay, listen. I don't know what's going on, but magic is real. Stella is a star that fell from the galaxy.
I should have killed her.
No. And
I don't know. I was given a job. I was told to kill a star person. Then I met her and she seemed alright. So I should have killed her. Shouldn't have killed her.
I think we're gonna go with the second option. Shouldn't have killed her. Apparently, whatever you witnessed that took Ellis is also the same thing that Stella is. Amelia is gifted, and there were cats talking to us about some artifact or something. I don't really know. It's been a really confusing day.
And all, sure, whatever. That part. I'm getting him back. Not losing. And can I call the agency, Dave?
Muted, Dave.
Thank you. Yes, you can. That's a move, right?
It sure is.
Okay. Let's call the agency. See how that deal with the agency, correct?
Sure. That's correct.
Ring, ring, phone call, phone call.
Phone call. Guys, I need a cracker placed on one Ellis.
Your mic is going
No.
out or something, yeah.
I need a tracker. I gotta find a kid. Ellis. Disappeared. Starman. Also, did you guys know magic was real? I feel like people have been holding out on me for a long time.
Make your fucking roll.
What is it for deal with the agency?
It is going to be sharp.
Sharp. Great. Okay.
Nice. Nice.
These rolls.
These
Tonight.
hot, spicy rolls.
Fifth of the way to my next
We
level.
deserve it.
Okay. On a miss, you screwed up. You might be suspended or under investigation. Or just in the doghouse. You certainly aren't going to get any help until you sort it all out.
Oh, did they find out I was like holding his family captive? Because
That you were what?
I was holding Felix's family kind of captive, or you know,
No, they didn't.
threatening.
No. Oh, I like this. You rolled good. Thank you. Jom is on the other end for one.
God damn it!
He's your handler, so of course he's going to be.
Can I get a new one? God damn it, John! Can't you just give me to somebody else?
First off, no. Second off, we've told you magic is real this whole time. Why is it that we have kept you on if you haven't believed in it?
I don't know. Why don't you ask the fucking queen who knighted me? I have servants in Drake. God damn it!
You know what knighting doesn't save you from?
Apparently annoying coworkers.
Criminal investigation.
Fuck off.
What do you mean, fuck off?
I'm just gonna.
Felix is dead.
What?
Felix? The tech guy that you're always talking to, the one person you seem to actually, be harassing more than me, is dead.
Did he leave any notes?
Why are you asking about that? No, he didn't write out who killed him. All we know is that it was 3 shots from a magnum in the chest, and from what we can tell, it was from your gun.
Doesn't make sense. I've been here.
What do you mean, been here?
You know, I've been in this Columbia, here. Like where I'm calling from right now. I mean, you guys have a tracker in me, so you know where I am at all times.
We don't have a tracker in you.
You definitely have a tracker.
God damn it.
If we had a tracker in you, it would be a liability because if someone infiltrated our systems, they could find all our agents, and we're not going to do that.
So what kind of shot up the ass did I get then? Because I thought it was a tracker.
What are you talking about?
Did you not get one?
Not from the agency.
Motherfucker.
Izzy's just in the corner, or Izzy just standing beside him. Vincent, what is going on?
Apparently I'm under investigation for murder, but it's fine. It's not the first time.
Come into the offices. We can try to clear this up, but we will have to initiate a full manhunt if you don't end up coming in and complying.
Yeah, I am in a little bit of a hurry. So as much as I'd like to, shove it.
What did they say, Vincent?
Oh, it's just going to be a manhunt out for me, but I blew up my agency car, so they have no idea what I'm driving, probably.
Okay.
And we got to get Ellis. Ellis is way more important than the agency. I mean, like...
Hopefully Stella and Amelia are taking care of that. I have no idea where to even start.
Yeah, the agency wasn't much help there. Sean. Oh, he thinks I committed murder this time. Just wait till I see him again.
We need to have a talk about your tendencies, Vincent.
Tendencies? Did you grow up a motherfucking child soldier? Were you trained to kill people from the age of 4?
You've said this same spiel about 500 times. I've heard it. I can repeat it back to you.
Great.
Verbatim. It still doesn't give you an excuse to just, shoot people.
When that's all you're good at, it's your only place in the world. Pretty hard to find something. And then you find that one thing, that one time, and it gets taken from you, and you fall back on what you're good at, and it's killing. And he's gonna just walk away.
Izzy's just gonna throw her hands in the air. And, she's gonna find a bench in the park and sit there, because she doesn't know if she's supposed to leave or not. She doesn't know what to do. She's really stressed out.
Okay. I think that's a good place to take our break.
Yeah, of course. Everyone will be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. Grab something to drink, and let's see what happens when we get back. Hi everybody, we're back. I hope you all got a sneaky snack or a drink or, whatever makes you happy. I'm not your mom. Yeah, Dave, back over to you.
Hi. I'm going to shoot it back over to Dingo and Kylan as they end up teleporting somewhere. But it was a
Where?
partial success, so you're not where you want to be. And instead of appearing in what?
I was just going to ask, is one of us where we want to be?
No.
All right.
Instead of that, first off, what does it look like when you teleport again, Stella?
I think what I said last time was that it she like turns into like a ball of starlight and like zips off.
Okay. So let's see. I think where you land is a place that is familiar tangentially to you, but very to Amelia. And as the light around you fades, you hear the crash of a plate hitting the floor and shattering. And we see Susan with her mouth agape, staring at you both in the kitchen of their apartment.
Hi, Aunt Susan.
Amelia? What?
Hi.
Hi, Susie. Good to see you, as always.
Stella?
That's me.
What? How?
The only explanation for this is that you're having a dream, and you'll wake up very soon, and everything's fine. Just go lay down on the couch for a little bit.
You're going to have to try to persuade her.
I would like to help.
Persuade with seduction, threats, or promise. No, wait, wrong system.
Please do not seduce my aunt.
Whatever I have to do, Amelia, okay? Just look away.
Whatever it takes.
Elsa's complex emotions about this.
I would like to help, if possible.
Okay. So why don't you roll to help out then?
Oh, wait, that's a cool roll. Yeah, I'll just be like, what Stella said. It's okay. Everything's okay.
This is a dream.
Okay, so
7.
where is the page for this move? Because I'm a dumb. Sorry, give me a second. Because I can't. Okay, here we go. On a 7 to 9, your help grants them +1 to your roll, but you also expose yourself to trouble or danger. Okay. I think we'll see some of that a little later, probably, depending on what happens next. So why don't you roll to manipulate someone? You tell them what you want them to do, think it's a dream, and go to sleep on the couch. So now roll charm.
You have +1.
Yay. Do I have to put the plus in the input value or just a positive one?
Just a 1. Okay. Don't put a plus, otherwise it'll freak out.
That's what I was wondering.
Ladies
Wow.
and gentlemen,
What?
combo number 5.
Luck.
Look.
What the actual fuck?
Look.
Listen, I'm not going to waste luck on Susan.
You rolled the worst thing you could roll.
Not my aunt.
So, I think Susan immediately is like, no, I know when I'm awake, and this is one of those times. Amelia, I know you lied to me just now. We'll deal with that later. Stella, how?
Fine, you're not dreaming. I'm a star that's fallen from the galaxy, and I have the ability to zip around in a ball of starlight.
What?
I don't understand what's so confusing about this.
Everything?
Well, do you have any other questions other than what? Because I can't really, I don't have time to answer stupid questions. I'm sorry, Susan.
Why am I letting the kids hang out with you?
That's a question you need to ask yourself.
I'm not sure. Amelia, come here.
Amelia looks very torn. And it's just kind of the very like sad, like when you're in trouble. Just kind of like slinking over, just head down.
Well, now hang on. Amelia hasn't done anything wrong.
But how am I supposed to? You're not who I thought you were.
Nobody's who you think
that.
they are. Everybody's got things. It's fine. I'm just a star. What's so bad about that?
I have no idea if anything is bad about it, but I don't.
You're making a lot of assumptions then.
Does that mean it is inherently bad?
No, I got myself confused. Listen, it's fine. Amelia is fine.
I think Susan gets down on one knee and puts herself at eye level to you, Amelia, and embraces you. Sorry, I hope that you didn't get hurt with any of the weird stuff.
I'm okay. It's kind of fun.
I mean, I can't in good conscience let you hang out with them anymore. I can't let you hang out with Stella anymore, because...
But why?
You remember how I told you that I care about you and I want to make sure that you're staying safe?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't take you in a car ride if I didn't think it was safe. I wouldn't take you to an amusement park if I didn't think it was safe. And this is a situation where I can't let you hang out with her until I know that it's safe.
Oh, I'm bad, but Uncle Vinny is fine?
What do you mean by that? He's their uncle.
Aunt Susan, it's okay. I know you're just doing what I know Mom and Dad would want you to do, but it's okay. I can take care of myself, and I can take care of Alice too, and I can take care of you. I want you to trust me.
Amelia, it's very sweet of you to try to take care of us, but that's not your job right now.
Well, I have to at least watch after Alice.
I suppose, but Ellis isn't going to be able to hang around Stella either. Just because he's older doesn't mean that I'm going to let him do something that I'm so unsure about the safety of.
Stella's a really good, nice person, though. She gave me this very nice necklace, and she's a good role model.
Look, Sweetie. I promise I won't make a snap judgment just because of this. But Stella and I are gonna have to talk. Because I just want to be sure that I know what you're getting yourself into and that, if she has this magic powers from being a star or something, that they're not gonna hurt you. I want to make sure you're safe more than anything. You and Alice mean the world to me.
I know, but I have my friends to keep me safe. I have Pin to keep me safe too.
Okay. I know you have friends to keep you safe, but I also have to make sure to keep you safe too. And sometimes that might not be fun, but I'll figure that out and we'll talk about it more a little later, okay?
Okay. If it's okay, Stella and I have to go pick up Ellis from Uncle Vinny's. So we'll get him and bring him home right away.
And then a giant pillar of light appears. And Susan screams. And when the light pillar fades, there is Ellis and Antares.
Ellis! I'll go give Ellis a hug.
I'm very full.
You smell like strawberries.
That was burps.
And Tons, don't you think that was a little dramatic?
I don't know what you mean.
Pretty
You know,
dramatic.
with the pillar of light and all of that.
I'm rushing over to Mom.
Stella, I'm sorry. Alora, I've told you before that we're different and our abilities present differently.
Mine present better, that's all I'm saying. Can I talk to you outside?
I think Susan is stammering. What?
I'm going over to Mom. Hi, Mom. It's okay.
Alice? Who is that?
I think that's like Stella's family. He doesn't have very good manners, but he's not a bad person.
So stars are people?
Dude, I have no idea. I tried talking to Stella about it, and she just patted my head and took this like metal bottle. And well, I don't remember much after that, but I didn't drink from it.
Did you both know about this and not tell me?
Know about what?
Well, every time I tell you about Pin, you say that he's, just like a part of my imagination. So I didn't think you would take me very seriously.
Okay. I'm sorry, Amelia. This is a lot.
Yeah.
And I thought you were just playing pretend. Are you saying every time you said that you were being serious?
Yeah, Pin's real.
Can I meet him?
Well, I can try, but he's kind of shy. He says he doesn't like talking to other people.
Yeah.
Alice, have you met Penn?
No.
Oh,
Penn, come out.
Mm.
you don't hear anything.
Okay.
Well, he's not here right now, but most of the time he is.
Mom, you know when like you give like a little like white lie, and then there's another like white lie that like helps cover the other white lie, and then like it's white and it just snowballs into a big lie. And I'm really sorry, Mom. We're sorry. We're still trying to like we just want to help, and this is something that at least Amelia can help with, and it's something that I go along and I make sure that she's safe and okay and has another set of eyes around her.
Me and Amelia can help with.
Oh, well,
Amelia?
you remember like like a game of telephone, there's lots of rumors that get started and then the original message is lost. Amelia, I'm really sorry, but people said bad things about you before you came here to live with us, and we're really happy to have you here and we love you. And just like a game of telephone, what we heard isn't true, but Amelia does have gifts, power, something that's really special.
Is Amelia a star too or something?
No, I like pat her head. Amelia shines brighter than a star.
That's a really sweet thing to say, but I'm not sure I understand what you're meaning.
Do you want to show her? I don't want to make you. I could help, maybe. Like pick up a coffee tin and I like shake it around. Like,
Okay. I think we're no, you just don't get mad, okay?
I have no idea what is happening. But I will try.
Okay. All right. Guess I'm gonna use some telepathy.
Is there any way I can help? I don't think so. It's like the only thing I can think of is like giving things momentum ahead of time, or like controlling things that go like awry, like playing defense.
Yeah, why don't you roll to help out to,
I automatically help out because of mundane move, and I offer a +2.
Nice.
Yay! So you just go to your room and get like your baseball glove, just like ready. Okay. Let's see how this goes. What is? Okay, I guess maybe like Amelia will try and like maybe there's like a glass of water on the table and maybe she'll try and like pick it up and move it into Aunt Susan's hand.
Okay.
All right, and +2 you said, Jay?
Yes.
All right.
Nice. 10. On a 10 or more, you move it, choose 2 options, and mark 1 harm. Something is held fast. Something is hurt. Something catches fire. You can fling something bigger than a person. You keep it basically under your control. You suffer 1 less harm.
Basically under control, 1 less harm.
Okay. Yeah, I think the glass sort of goes and then hovers right in front of her hand, and she just is like has this blank, shocked look on her face. This seems to have like surprised her probably more than anything else. Amelia, I had no idea.
Ta-da!
Well, if you knew, then you wouldn't want me anymore.
Amelia.
That's not true.
Alice is right. Why would we not want you because of that?
No one else did.
Well, that was wrong of them. If you are a good, kind person, and people are upset at you for who you are, screw them.
Yeah.
Yeah, screw them.
No. No.
Is that one of those words I can't say, like fuck?
Yeah.
Amelia, who taught you that?
Oh, you're not gonna like that answer.
Stella!
Oh. It wasn't a teach. It was a eavesdrop.
Well, that's something we'll have to talk with Stella about, I suppose. Okay.
Wait, I'm looking over Amelia. Where's Uncle Vinny and where's Izzy?
Speaking of Izzy,
Oh shit.
thank you for a good segue.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The lake. Izzy, what are you doing?
She's sitting there on the bench, like still her shoulders slumped over, still not really knowing what to do. And I think she sent a text message to both Stella and Ellis asking where they are and if they're okay. Because no one has got up with her. She's just not doing anything. And Vincent stormed off, so she doesn't know what to do.
That was actually going to be my next thing, is that Stella would have responded with Alice showed up at home.
She just got a picture of the pie that I took.
So she's confused by the picture of pie, but then she gets the message from Stella and just goes, oh, goodness.
She texts again, how's the crisis going?
Yeah, Izzy just talks back, or sends back, who knows, he left.
Yeah, she just sends back the eye rolling emoji.
And then I think Izzy is going to go to her car and drive to Ellis and Amelia's house.
Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna look at your playbook really quick and see if anything.
You don't have to do that.
Well, it sounds like a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
There's nothing there for you. It's none of your business.
Oh, okay. My bad. I guess it's not my business.
Oh, that was easy.
Give me a second. I think you sense your husband again.
Like, in the car with me?
Yeah.
I think she turns down the radio and just says, do you need something?
I was just here to hang out, I guess.
Well, I'm glad you haven't disappeared.
Yeah. I too.
Are you all right, Damien?
You know that. You probably do. You know that I haven't really been separated for that long from you for a while, right?
Yeah.
Or for that far away either. It wasn't really pleasant.
What happened?
Well, the further away I was from you, the less I could see, the less I could sense.
Well, I guess just don't get far away from me then.
Is that okay? Because it seemed like you were mad that I was around.
I'm
so-
not mad that you're around, Damien. It's just taking some getting used to. All right? It's really hard knowing that my husband, the person I love, is dead, but still here somehow, and I can't do anything about it.
What if there was a way? I don't know how yet, but there was one other thing that I saw.
What are you talking about?
So, you know how like a spotlight shines on stage and how you can only see what's going on there?
Yeah, you can't see the crowd.
When it was like that, when I was falling away from you and the separation, it was like I could only see a spotlight. You were too far away to actually see, but you were all I could see. Like the only light really far away, unable to really see what's around me, but too far away to see what's happening in it. But I saw someone else eventually.
Who did you see?
They were, I think, a human. With all the monsters recently, I can't say I'm confident in that answer, but they were familiar, and I'm not completely sure why, but I think, well, they had a large sort of metal gauntlet that ended in claws.
Do I know what that is, Dave?
Let's see. With that description on its own, I don't think you know about it.
It doesn't match the metal thing that Stella had. That's basically what I was asking.
No,
If it was the thing
that
Stella
was an
had.
amulet sort of
Okay.
thing.
That's what I thought, but it's been 2 weeks. I wanted to make sure.
No, you're fine. And he had this sort of sneer.
You don't know who it was?
I think he knows who I am at the minimum. He looked right at me and made a sound. And sorry, go ahead.
What does this mean, Damien? Do you think this thing or this person can bring you back?
I don't think that's the case at all. I think that they're the one who made it so I am like this.
You mean a ghost or just dead in general?
Honestly, I'm not sure. But I think they're someone that I met or saw right before I died. You know that I don't remember what happened.
I know. you don't have, you can't you have no defining features of them. There's not much to go on here.
Do you remember how I said that they had the gauntlet that like ended in claws around in front of their fingers?
Yeah.
They had similar claw marks and scars on their face.
Do I know anyone who looks like that, Dave?
I don't think you have met anyone of that sort yet.
Cool. Yeah, so I think Izzy is just like, she's focusing on the road and driving, but her grip is, getting tighter on the steering wheel. Okay, I don't know what to do, but I'll figure something out, maybe.
Thanks, Izzy.
Yeah.
Hey.
What?
I'm scared.
What? I couldn't hear you.
I'm scared.
Yeah, I am too. I don't know what this means, but I'll figure it out. Yeah, she's going to continue on to the foster home.
Yeah, and I think he sort of just sits there in the car in silence the rest of the time.
I think even there's like a moment that she instinctually like reaches out to hold his hand and realizes that she can't, and just sort of has to take a deep breath and keep driving.
Is there a particular like song that was your song?
No, I don't think so. I don't think they were that kind of couple.
High school sweethearts that didn't do that?
Yeah, they weren't corny. Not
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I'm not judging that. I think it's cute, but they just weren't. They thought it was corny.
I think though the radio does sort of adjust as you're driving.
Does You Had a Bad Day start playing? Or How to Save a Life? Those are very appropriate.
Now, I think it ends up being the song of your first dance at your wedding.
Awesome.
And
It's that song by Journey, Faithfully.
okay.
That one. Is that what it's called? I can't
I
remember.
don't know off the top.
Yeah, okay. You know what I'm talking about, Brian. Yeah.
And I think that is where we go. We are going to cut to Brian as Vincent. What are you up to?
That's a great question that I have not yet thought of an answer for. Where would he go when he's up? We actually is Vincent just living out of the back of his van here?
I mean, I think that you would have had an apartment paid for you in the city by the agency.
Ooh, well, we can't go there because, manhunts. Maybe. You know what? I actually think Vincent would do. I think Vincent would go roll up to the Foster's house is where he'd be headed, because he would want to come clean and be like, yo, I lost your son. I'll try and get him back, but he gone.
Okay. Then I think we're going to have to cut back to you, because while you're driving, there's another conversation going on. One outside with Stella and Antares.
I think when we catch her, she's like holding up a finger to his face and texting Izzy. And then she has a flip phone. She snaps it closed and puts it.
Do you have a flip phone, or did you just snap your smartphones in half?
No, it's a razor. She snaps it closed and puts it in her purse. So, what are you doing here?
You know as well as I do that we're sent. That's why you're here.
Right, but I'm supposed to be here. I was told to be here.
I was too. That's why I came. You
Wait a
just
minute.
unlocked the door.
I just what?
Unlock the door.
Fuck.
I mean, the way in. It's not the door, but
So you're telling me?
yes, you brought me here.
No, I got that part, but I'm just trying to figure out how much of the prophecy, what we were told, how much of that is literal? Because I've been sort of there was the part with the bright Antares, heart of Scorpius, and servant of the Sea Queen, foretells serenity. I was like, yeah, great, cool. I was like, that can't possibly be the Antares I know, because the Antares I know needs to stay in his fucking lane.
First off, why do you come at me every time we talk?
Because you're a bitch. That's why. And you never called.
We didn't have phones. We just had radio waves that we were sending at each other.
Well,
millions of years, and then all of a sudden nothing.
Yeah. Curious.
I still don't know why.
Why what? That's my question. You're the one who stopped talking to me.
What do you mean?
What I said. Can you listen for once, maybe?
Sorry, give me a second. Because Dave now just has to envision a scenario because I misinterpreted what you said earlier. Okay. I might have to rewind because.
No, I like this. I like this.
Okay.
This confusion. Antares.
Yes.
Let's go back to my original question. How much of it is literal? Because the way I've been I thought that Antares was like a code for someone else, someone here, a human being, or was a human being.
Well, if they were a human being, then they'd, by definition, be dead, probably. But no,
Well, they are. That's the problem.
You thought you found the person who was supposed to fill that?
Yes.
Then why did you let them die?
I didn't let them die. They just died.
I mean, prophecies are weird things. I mean, I was presuming things were literal. I mean, you're the star from the Northern Crown.
Yes, I'm the jewel. Obviously.
Yes, I know.
But those things are sequential. Okay, so. Oh my God. Okay, let me think. The bright Antares, heart of the Scorpius, and servant of the seated queen foretells serenity, blah, 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 blah. A jewel fall from the Northern Crown, armed with his sign, the scorpion tail.
You do have that still, right?
Yes, I didn't lose it.
Okay.
And only with his blessing will herald in the night. I thought Antares was Damien.
Who's...
I thought it was like a secret code because he's a Scorpio, Antares.
And you realize 1/12 of people are Scorpios, right?
Yeah, but like, he was a politician.
What was he campaigning on?
I didn't really pay attention to that.
Okay.
But it sounded like he was trying to do good.
Yes, but we're also trying to do good.
Yes, in a way.
You know I'm here for that prophecy. That's why I was sent.
Okay, well then what are you even supposed to do? You come here and you're like, oh, peace is coming. Great. You're like every other person on the street corner. I'm pretty sure I could find you a sign that says like, peace is coming. He is risen.
But can those people who are prophesying peace know what it's like or actually back up their words with power? You and I have the ability to do that. That's why we were sent.
I honestly still don't know why you were sent other than to just yell.
It's not... I don't know why you were sent. What does herald in the night mean?
Obviously, I'm supposed to usher in the endless night. I don't know what exactly it means, but it sounds really important.
To be completely honest, based on what I was told my part was that you were literally supposed to be like a herald at night.
This is your fucking problem, Antares. You always take things literally.
What's wrong with trying to understand what people mean by the words they say?
Because it doesn't always work. It just doesn't work that way. There are layers of meaning to things. You are what? Millennia old and you're just now figuring this out?
Alora, you know we're millions, some of us even billions of years old.
I wish I could have kicked you out of the sky myself. That would have been great.
In some aspects, you sort of did. You're the one who brought me here.
Yeah, but it wasn't really that satisfying.
Oh, you just want to kick my ass.
Yes, I do.
Look, I don't know why you think I stopped talking to you, but
maybe because you stopped talking to me?
I didn't.
Well, I didn't hear you talking, so you figure it out.
I didn't hear you talking either.
Yeah, because you had stopped talking. I'm not going to just talk into empty space.
That's what I did.
You did?
Yes. I wasn't sure what happened.
I want to roll to read a person.
Okay.
I don't think I can actually do that.
There isn't, sadly, a figure someone out move, I don't believe. You can investigate a mystery.
I will investigate a mystery.
How do you do a 10? No, wait, that's not it. A 7. Okay. Hold on.
What is being concealed here?
I think another celestial being didn't want you together.
That bitch.
What?
I'm just starting to think that maybe, someone might have interfered with what was going on. Is all.
What do you mean by that? I don't follow.
Talking about the bitch you work for. Cassiopeia?
You think that she didn't want us together?
Yeah. Because you stopped doing everything she said. She didn't like it, probably. I don't know. I can't read her mind. Fuck.
I mean, I don't know that much about what is happening next, but rumor has it her enforcer is here, Calf. You know, guy with the giant metal gauntlet with claws.
Not familiar, but sounds hot.
Everyone sounds hot to you when they're a star.
Not everyone.
Name one star you didn't think was hot.
I think Orion is overrated.
Okay, to be fair, Red Giant, not that hot.
Okay, so they're here. Big whoop.
I don't know what that means is all.
Why can we not get our shit together? We've had so long.
I mean, it seems that when we try to do things down here, things aren't going according to plan.
Okay, so
You want me to be completely honest with you?
yes, I would love that. I would love for you to be completely honest with me.
I think he leans in and whispers quietly, I think someone isn't doing what they're supposed to move the prophecy along.
And who is that?
I don't know yet. I figured you might have an idea. Vincent. So you are driving to the Foster house, right?
Yep.
Or rather their apartment.
Yeah. Their place of living.
Okay, so I think you see Stella outside with this robed Antares that you talk to, or
Shouted
you
at.
talked to, and shouted at, and shot at, and tried to tackle. And they're just standing outside having a conversation very close to each other.
Okay. Stella, do you know this guy? Is he magic too? Is everybody magic? Am I magic?
Hi, Vincent. No, you're not magic from what I've seen. You're
Can I
just
become
crazy.
magic?
Anything is possible if you put your mind to it. Yes, I know him. He's Antares. He's also a star. He's also a bitch.
I heard that.
No, you didn't.
You're a bitch. Just only put the comment on saying I heard it, so.
She's done this thing before. She can't not say things in discreet ways. You were very bad at controlling which direction your radio waves emitted, honey.
And you're very bad at not being a bitch. And she shoves him. Vincent, Ellis is inside. Susan's mad at me. Izzy's on her way. I think that's it. Magic is real.
Alive.
Yes, Ellis is alive.
Got it.
Vincent, I think as you are talking with Stella, you hear a car put on its brakes or squeal. Its brakes squeal behind you on the road. And you hear a car door open. And then...
Don't tase me, bro.
More accurately, as you turn around, you turn around and suddenly there is a small dart sticking out of your shoulder.
Vincent?
And he falls to the ground face first, apparently.
What the fuck? Do I see anything?
Yeah, you see these people pull up too. They are wearing suits, and one of them shot him with a small little gun.
Hello?
Yes.
Who the fuck are you?
We're from the government.
And you just advertise that when anybody asks?
Well, most people, when they see someone get shot, have questions. And believe it or not, explaining that you're from the government is the best answer.
Okay, so I assume you're here to take him?
Yes.
Sorry, I kind of need him. You can have him back when I'm done.
I'm afraid that isn't something we can do. And why do you need him?
Top secret government work. You don't have the clearance.
Let's see your badge.
I pull out Vincent's badge.
That's his badge.
I'm working with him.
They reach into their back pocket, pull out theirs. Sorry, 7 outrank 6. And goes and motions for the other person to pick him up and take him away.
I'd like to grab him and yeet him out of here. Angel wings, bitch.
Okay, let's try that then. Okay, so you are going to rush to grab him?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Angel wings, roll plus weird.
Luck, baby. Gonna use that luck.
You sure about that?
Yep.
Okay. That's on you. Okay, where do you go?
I think I go to my apartment.
Okay.
They don't know who I am.
Yeah, I think we cut back to the yard where, while you were doing that, Antares also disappeared. And we see you teleport out, and give me half a second. We see you teleport out and Antares teleport out. We see Izzy, you said you were on the way to the Foster house as well?
Yeah.
I think we see Izzy pull up seeing this And as she parks the car probably across the street, she hears one of the agents radio to touch their ear in radio. Yeah, it seems the star took him. We're going to be going to her place now.
Izzy just grabs her steering wheel tighter and just goes, "Why the hell is everyone just disappearing today?" And she's going to quickly send a message to Stella and says, "I don't know what's going on, but someone with an earpiece is going to your house." And then she's going to rush. She's going to drive like as fast as she can to Stella's house as well.
Okay. And I think that's I think what we see next as the episode rolls to a close is Antares walking through not walking through alleys or the city, but walking through a street in the suburb area. And the camera pans around and we recognize the house of the cultists. And I think he turns sharply and steps inside. And that's where we'll end the episode.
Boo. Everything's coming together and I don't like it, Dave.
To be fair, as soon as I introduced Antares, Dingo was like, "You're my ex."
You asked.
That's
beautiful.
To be fair, that is big, Katie energy, just immediately being like, "Oh yeah, they're my ex."
Just take after me. Yeah, everyone.
Take after Levi.
That's our show. Yeah, we can go around and do our outros and any plugs, that good stuff. Dave, we'll start with you.
Hi, I'm Dave. You can find me on Twitter at CCDASH2224. You can also find me here on Monday nights running Monster of the Week. You can also find me here on Tuesday nights starting at 9 p.m. EST running Masks Planned Obsolescence Season 2, in which the heroes and the people who have turned from heroism to villainy are about to face each other in some form or another in a hospital that is beginning to collapse.
Just a normal Tuesday.
Just a normal Tuesday for us, honestly. And if you want to see me as a player, you can turn into twitch.tv/off_the table on Friday nights at 7 p.m. EST for Urban Shadows San Guajona.
Jay, what about you?
Hi, I'm Jay. I'm at Jay Dawson on Twitter. On the 26th of June, I will be here. I will be playing Camp Death, the Fiasco playset, one of my favorites, with lovely people. Anders, who I don't know, my wife, who I know very well, and Starladay, who I played with before. And then July 10th, I will be running Druid for my friend Ed, Kylan, Katie, and another Lauren, not my wife Lauren, a different Lauren. Lauren that is that salty Jinja.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah. And bad.
Kylan, what about you?
Hi everyone, I am Kylan, otherwise known as Kyle with an N on Twitter and Twitch. Check my Twitter if you want to find out when I'm streaming. Right now I'm playing through Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney on my Twitch, so come watch it. Other than that, and besides being here on Mondays, Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. EDT, I'm over on twitch.tv/Indoor Adventures playing Ghost of Saltmarsh with Dingo and some other great people. So check that out. Check out Let's Talk About It. It's a podcast Cyberwolf 1201 and I do, where we get really drunk and we talk about the games we play, and other things, and that's on YouTube, Anchor.fm, iTunes, all the podcasting places. So yeah, thanks.
Dingo, ding dong, dingy, dingus. What about you?
I'm Dingo. You can find me on Twitter at Where's My Dingus, all one word. Mondays, I'm here playing Monster of the Week, obviously. Tuesdays, I'm here playing Masks. Thursdays, I am with Kylan on Indoor Adventures channel, playing Ghosts of Saltmarsh. And then Friday, where am I on Fridays? Fridays, I'm on Off the Table, playing Sanguahona the Claiming with the Midnight Crew. And I think that's it. I'll be back here on Katie's channel playing some games on Wednesdays for the Summer of Spooks, off and on. That I'm very, very excited for.
Brian, what about you?
Hey, I'm Brian. You can find me at Twitter. No, you can't. I'm lying. I'm not there. Don't look for me. And you can only find me here on Mondays because I signed an exclusive contract, and it's the only time and place I'm allowed to be. So other than that, I don't exist. So this is it. I get summoned in once a week for this, and when we don't play, it's a real lonely. I'm up in the ether somewhere.
If you want to contact Brian, you have to send a carrier pigeon. That's the only way you can contact him.
Mm-hmm.
We have to send the Zoom link through a carrier pigeon on Sundays, so he gets it by Monday.
Yeah, and then I'm here. So you can try it, and assuming Zoom does not crash my computer this time.
Six times.
6 times. It was great. Thanks, Zoom.
Yeah, I'm Katie. You know where to find me. I'm all over the internet at KatieFace. Like previously said, we'll be on Mondays we have this. Earlier in the day we have Inspectors. Next week will be our finale. Tuesdays we have Masks. Wednesday, tomorrow, me and Matthias will be playing Quietus, which is a game that's in its Kickstarter phase. It's a spooky game. We're going to be playing it alongside the author of it. It's going to be very great. I'm very excited for that. And then for the next couple of months, we'll have various games on Wednesdays for Summer of Spooks. Thursdays, you can find me on Off the Table playing the better crew, the High Noon crew, Sanguahona, the ones who aren't evil. And
So what's the point of the crew then?
Even though last time Maggie did basically just let someone die, you know.
So the neutral crew.
Yeah. Fridays, we're not here, but Saturdays you can find me on Wondering DM playing Call of Cthulhu in the morning, and then also games, more Summer of Spook games. We won't have anything this week because I will be over on Roll for Change playing a charity game of D&D for Women in Tabletop Month. I'm very excited. I am cosplaying. I'm so excited to do it, so it's going to be a really good time. And then every other Sunday you can find me on Pen and Paper Pals playing Bernie Will. That's also a great group, and yeah, I think that's everything I'm doing. But we will see you next week, and we will also see you tomorrow for some fun teenage mass drama back with Dave and Dingo. But until then, I hope everyone has a great night and a great rest of the week. Bye.